and he ends up killing many people, including kids, including old people, women, men, everything. He killed so many people throughout the years. Now, why is this important for our story? Well, hey Luocha, you aren't going to sacrifice the entire Xianzhou luofu population just to revive one person, right? Right? Luocha, a mysterious man who has been a mystery for all Honkai Star Rail players since the second he was revealed in the story. Today we are going to talk about him, in what he could mean for the story, what he could do for the story, and who exists in that coffin, because I know that many people are interested about him and about what could exist in that coffin specifically, and let me know your opinion about it in the comments section below. Now before we start, don't forget to subscribe my channel if you haven't already to help us hit 10,000 subscribers, and if you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button and share the video with your friends. Now without any further ado, let's just get started. So first of all, his story. He is a mysterious person, and he appeared with the power of the Path of Abundance on the Xianzhou luofu. Even though he is a very knowledgeable merchant, he still appeared there. He knows very well the laws on the Xianzhou luofu, and he knows very for sure that the abundance is forbidden from the Xianzhou luofu. They hate it so much because of their past with it, and therefore they followed the path of the hunt, and now they forbidden anything that has to do with the abundance path. So him appearing there, even though he is so knowledgeable, is pretty interesting. However, what makes him even more interesting is the coffin with him, and even more the fact that he looks so similar to Otto from Honkai Impact 3rd. Now if you didn't play Honkai Impact 3rd, you maybe don't know Otto, but I think that after all of the discussions around him in the social media, you should have a very small idea of what Otto is and why it is interesting that he looks like him. Now if you don't know Otto, I am not going to go through a lot of information, but just to summarize it, he is a person who had a very ugly childhood, and then out of nowhere a girl appeared in his life and made it much better. Then, because of some situations, that girl was killed, and so he actually thought that this world is very bad because the good people, which is basically the girl who appeared in his life, were being killed, and the bad people, his family and other people around them, were actually being served. So basically he wanted to revive her at any cost because he believed that her death was wrong and she should have lived. And therefore he starts to do experiments, he starts to do any type of action he could do to try to revive her. And he ends up killing many people, including kids, including old people, women, men, everything. He killed so many people throughout the years until he finally reached his goal, which is basically reviving Kallen. Now, why is this important for our story? Well, it seems that from the latest trailer for Luocha, it seems that he also is trying to revive a dead person, because he says literally the dead will be revived or will return. And that is a pretty much confirmation that he has exactly the same goal as Otto had in Honkai Impact 3rd. Now, how is he going to do it, and who is this person is very interesting, because as I said before, Otto sacrificed so many people in order to be able to reach, including himself. He even sacrificed himself in order to reach his goal, which was reviving Kallen. Now, could Luocha possibly do the exact same thing? I don't think so, because that would be a repetition of the same story, and I don't think that he is going to do the same thing. However, he might do something similar, and that is in action. So he might be trying to kill someone, or maybe try to do something bad, reviving a tree, a specific tree for example, and that might lead to the revival of that character that exists in the coffin. So who could this character be? Well, there are actually three different theories about it. The first one is, since he is an XP of Otto from Honkai Impact 3rd, maybe the character he is trying to revive is an XP of Kallen in Honkai Star Rail. That could be a possibility. The other possibility is Jing Liu, because we know that Jing Liu is coming back. We know that from the trailer for version 1.1. She is coming back and she is going to fight with Yanqing, and basically that could be a possibility as well. Maybe he has her in the coffin, and or he has her corpse in the coffin, and he is going to do what he wants to do, and he is going to revive her, maybe to take revenge from the Xianzhou luofu or something similar, because otherwise why is she fighting with Yanqing? What did he do to her? So she might be under control of some sort. Basically, when he revive her, maybe he is going to control her or something, and by that he is going to make her fight Yanqing. And I think that this time the fight is going to be with Yanqing, because if it is again with Jing Yuan, it would be pretty disappointing and it would be just a repetition. And I don't think that they want to go with any repetition with their story. They want it to be as unique as possible, while also have some elements from Honkai Impact 3rd. So I think that the best choice is actually this one. However, there are some other people as well that are talking about xueyi or xueyi or whatever her name is. I can't actually pronounce it right, so forgive me for that. But it is pretty much this girl right here in the light con. And basically the girl that exists in the coffin might be her younger sister, because she talks about her younger sister and how Su Shang reminds her actually of her younger sister. So there is a possibility that her younger sister maybe is dead, because she says that Su Shang reminds her of her sister. So the only possibility that it reminds her of her is maybe that she is dead actually, and maybe her dead corpse are actually in Luocha's coffin, and that might be a reason for why they met as well. Basically, maybe they wanted her to meet Luocha just so that they would show us her reaction, maybe when she knows that her sister exists in that coffin and that Luocha is trying to revive her. So that could be a possibility as well, but I think that the best possibility is actually Jing Liu or Kallen. I think they have actually a higher possibility. However, it could be something else as well, because we still don't know anything about that coffin and what exists in it. So let me know your opinion about that in the comments section below. Now, as I said before, I don't think that Luocha is going to sacrifice everybody on the Xianzhou luofu, even though if he is actually the one who helped to revive the tree, he might be already on his way to sacrifice the entire Xianzhou luofu, but I don't think that he is going to do it. I think that he is going to require just something small but really bad that he is going to do in order to be able to revive that specific character in the coffin, and that's how he is going actually to show as the villain of the story. I think that he might be even the main villain actually for the Xianzhou arc, because of the fact that until now he seems the most mysterious one between all of the characters that might be villains, and therefore he might be the leader actually of the villains in the Xianzhou luofu. Even though even the villains doesn't look like villains, to be honest, they just want a different path from the hunt. They want to obey the path of abundance. So that doesn't really make them villains, but they are the enemies of who we are helping, and therefore they are counted as villains. But otherwise they aren't really villains who are trying to destroy the Xianzhou luofu. At least not from what we know right now. If I am missing anything, please let me know about it in the comments section below. Anyways, with that being said, that was everything for today. I hope that this video was useful for you, and if it was, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe my channel to help us on our way to 10,000 subscribers. And until next time, Rami the Honkai King is out of here.